Welcome, Super Sleuths, to Mad Hen Plays, our secret of Cape West. Alright, let's talk to this shifty-eyed walnut. I'm trying to remember this. Anyway, do you want to be him, or do you want me to be him?
I guess I can be.
Okay. Hey, you. Got a moment?
Okay. That depends.
Who the hell are you? Sydney said you know who I am? Never even met you before, so start talking, pal.
Is that right?
Yeah. So, why don't you tell me your name there, sport?
My name's Foster. Rex Foster.
So he calls himself Rex Foster. Must be the guy who called yeah. He called my mommy.
It might be his name. That might be why he's called Rex Foster.
Yeah. This guy, he called Rachel and my mommy. So, I finally got a face to put on the wow, I really can't English today. Finally, I got a face.
No more words.
Right? Well, I mean, to be fair, it is the last week of school before the kids go out. Anyway, I got a face to put to the name I keep hearing. You've been busy making a lot of calls. So, what are you after? I don't seem to remember asking a guy like you to follow me around.
Yeah. Okay. You got me.
Hey. So, you love staring at my face. Something on it?
Yeah, you can say that. Just thinking, you really have got the face of a detective.
What's my face got to do with anything? You know what? Let's backtrack. What exactly do you want from me?
About time you asked.
Boop.
I was hoping to ask some questions. You know, thing you do to everybody else.
Questions, huh? Hey, you don't get to point that at me. I'm a detective. Or was a detective. Fuck you!
Yeah, so, to begin with, why'd you choose to live in this particular room?
What kind of a question is that? Fuck you! I wound up here. What? Okay.
Pull the other. That's not it. You set up here because of the place once. Wait, you set up here because of the place once being Hotel Cape West.
What the hell is he babbling about?
Made you think, didn't I?
No.
Let's try another crust, shall we?
Watch your attitude there, sport.
You trying to hide the fact that there was some trouble today on the second floor, too? What the fuck? How are you hiding it? He just found out!
Yeah, right? What the fuck are you talking about? What trouble?
So you're saying nothing happened, are you? Well, you're asking about trouble that no one knows what you're saying, but you're not addressing.
Yeah, right?
Oh, that would be like walking up to somebody and be like, hey, did you hear about that fire? No. Oh, so you're not talking about the fire? What fucking fire?
Yeah, right. Ironically, you do know there was a fire in the game like a couple weeks ago or something like that while you were gone.
Well then.
Yeah, no, it happened in Kyle's building while he was gone, and they were just all like, "Oh, fire!" And then the old man stopped it. I'm gonna lie to this guy. I'm gonna lie to this guy.
Nothing happened.
Fair enough. Just had to ask.
Who the hell does this guy think he is? How'd you know I was a detective?
Now that, tell me.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm asking the question. You have to tell me the answer. Don't play innocent. Start talking.
Just say a little bit of research on you went along with. That doesn't make it sound better.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't.
So you're researching me now. Can't elaborate? Who are you?
Hey, easy. You're not the only person I'm looking into.
That's supposed to make me feel better?
Can't really tell you anything right now. Speaking to you could be quite dangerous, Kyle.
Cut the shit.
Even though I went out of my way to see
Well, again, there's a reason why he's actually following one of the other characters. But there's a reason behind it.
Define dangerous.
If you know too much, you might feel inclined to get in my way. Can't be having that.
Oh, really? And why would I want to get in your way? I don't even know you.
Yeah, I never said do it on purpose. But guys like you just tend to get in. Look now! You're talking to me now! And you don't know me!
You're making... You're making less sense, you know.
You may have left the force to seek out life without too much excitement, which I doubt. Guys like you just get a whiff of a case, switch right back on to their old days.
Well, he's not exactly wrong.
Kyle's currently doing it now!
Yeah.
He's addressing you about doing it in current time!
Yeah.
And that's precisely why I can't afford to have you get in my way.
Guys like me.
The interesting thing to this, at no point does Kyle not feel like he said these same things to other people throughout the stories when trying to get information but not wanting to tell people why he's getting information.
Well, yeah, no, that is the definition of irony.
Yeah, but I'm just like, there's no point that Kyle's like, even in story it had a moment of, oh, someone's asking me questions. Oh, this is what it's like.
Fair enough. I mean, but like I said, that's the definition of irony right there.
Yeah.
You want to explain that?
Oh, I'm sure you understand just fine. That's me done. What? What? That's me done? That's about... Yeah, I'm leaving. Fuck that. I don't even know. No, I'm not using English. Don't speak to me anymore.
Hold it! Not so fast.
Take it easy, Kyle. There's plenty of time for us to sit down and chat. You live here.
Red sleeves. What the hell does he think he is?
Brett!
Mr.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, you're Sydney.
Oh, so, who was that guy?
Rex Foster, apparently. Seems he's been gathering information about me.
Why would he do that? Are you some sort of trouble?
Why are you asking questions now? Not that I know.
You're in the question room. You don't want questions, you get out.
Not that I know of.
wasn't a detective, was he?
Trust me, he's no detective. More like he's working for some lousy agency or third-rate newspaper.
You don't know if it's dirt. Yeah, I get you. You seem like a weirdo from the moment I laid eyes on you. I mean, dude, you don't seem the most normal. Sometimes, he'd have his laptop, notebook, open on the table. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like when he thought of something, he'd write it down. Okay, writers do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A notebook?
Yes. Then he'd read his notes back to himself. So, where's the weirdness?
Yeah. Where is it?
Bugs me every time I see it. That sounds like a personal problem, bitch.
Yeah.
That's not him being weird. That's a personal problem.
And you don't notice what kind of notes he's been making?
What? Oh yeah, no, I forgot his job for a second. That was fine. I was more confused. I was like, you act like he's weird, but you took him coffee? But it's like, oh yeah. I forgot who you fucking were for a second.
Yeah, I personally can't wait for him and his daughter to get into that tiff.
When I took him his coffee, I nearly conquered him. But he knows right away and snapped his notebook shut. Good! You should!
Yeah.
You're a dick!
You're a dick!
Well, if I'm fucking sitting in a place drinking coffee and writing notes, I want somebody being like, here's your coffee. Ooh, what's that in your notebook? No! That is how you get Batman backhand.
Batman backhand! Okay.
Let me.
You know the panels of Robin getting slapped.
I know you're referencing that meme, but by God, I just never thought of it as Batman backhand. Now I have.
I mean,
now it's just ingrained.
He never gets to say it, but Batman has that naming convention. There's fucking bat shark repellent. You know he custom named that backhand.
When he guest starred on Scooby-Doo, not the recent Warner Brothers animation. It was actually when Hanna-Barbera was actually doing old school Scooby-Doo. Yeah. When the Scooby Gang went into the Batcave, Batman literally said, "Robin, why don't you get these kids some bat cookies and milk?" I honestly thought I was gonna be like, dude, if he says bat milk.
No, he knew better. No one's gonna say bat milk and think they're gonna drink that. Bat cookie, mate. Bat milk. For one, it's been coming here all the time. Started 2 or 3 days ago. Don't you serve things here? So, is it weird for him to be here? Spending long hours with just a single cup of coffee. Staring at my customer.
Okay, that's weird.
That's a little weird, but at the same time, you can just put no lawyering in your place.
Well, yeah, but like,
limit.
I mean, yeah, because
I get what he's saying, but when you're a place that serves coffee, you can't be judgy about when people want to hang around in your place because you designed it for people to hang around.
yeah,
I can understand if you were a drive-through coffee place, and obviously in this time that would have been. But if you were a drive-through coffee place, and then someone parked in the front of your building and was like, I'm gonna sit here and enjoy my coffee. Yeah, it's pretty fucking weird. But if you're a coffee shop, and a guy comes in, he orders coffee, constantly, but is just weirdly looking at you, don't feel like you should judge it. Might be a reason for its story, but don't feel like you should judge it.
okay.
Spending long hours just, oh yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
Wait, there's more?
And also,
Oh,
Sorry, forgot about the lag. about. No, that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If he's really, like, destroying your business, you can kick him out. But you clearly don't have that much of an issue with him because you let him come in and order coffee.
I mean, hell, the manager at in Breaking Bad, Pollo Loco, whatever the fuck, she went up to those two, like, assassins when they were just sitting around doing nothing, and she had the balls to say, like, sir, will just leave before Gus, like, saves her ass.
Yeah. Well, you don't fuck with Gus either.
That's true.
It's stuff from the past, mostly.
To play the shitty games that suck ass? Is he the angry video game nerd? What kind of stuff? What kind of past? What is he talking about?
He tends to be fixated on this building past. When it used to be a hotel.
Okay, that's a while back.
It is. He also asked about something that happened 13 years ago. He never revealed his motives about why he's so interested in that particular event. You don't really reveal motives when you ask questions. I don't go like, hey, what'd you do today? Oh, why do you want to know? I will not reveal my motives. Like, no, that's
Right.
just ask questions.
Yeah, right?
So, what happened 13 years ago?
That's a tough question. And I'd appreciate it if you kept it to yourself. What the fuck? Bitch, you came over here to start this conversation about this dude. You can't even tell me what he questioned you about? Get out of here!
Okay.
Miss Patrice asked me to avoid talking about it, but yet you clearly came over here talking about it. She seems especially keen to keep it from the people living in the apartment, who I'm currently talking to right now about the thing.
Okay, what happened?
I think I can trust you to not spray it around, even though I just said I wasn't supposed to talk to you about it, Mr. Hyde. The truth be known, this building is still a hotel. There was a murder here. On top of that, the case was never solved.
So, tell me about this unsolved murder.
I don't think I'd better go into any more details, Mr. Hyde. I already told you I was not supposed to tell you what I told you.
Oh, come on, you've told me this much, you asshole.
The thing is, someone involved in the instance is rather close to me. There's also those who are keen to forget about the incident once and for all. Please understand. I'm just not happy to continue discussing it. I would rather drop it off as hints, mildly, that you can't ask me.
No, it wasn't his wife, because he actually had a legit divorce, so...
Ah, one more thing. From the
What?
things I can't tell you.
Right? Really?
That Rex Foster guy seems to be after information concerning that murder. How? Oh, yeah, he could be a reporter. But here's my thing. I get how the conversation just went. I get how we've asked questions. Why did you not lead with that? When Kyle was asking who the fuck Rex is, why was this not the first statement? Why didn't he just go, Rex Foster has been here. He may be some kind of reporter, and then proceed to explain everything he did. Why? The beginning of this, he made it be like, I don't understand anything about it. And then you get to this one, and you're like, yeah, he could be a reporter. Probably a reporter.
I mean, okay, yeah, yes, you're right. Like, some of this needed to be trimmed down for editing purposes, but, like, Rex is not a reporter. I can tell you that right off the bat. I could spoil it for you, but that would actually be spoiled. Yeah.
The more I think about it, the more it fits. Shady character like him would make a perfect reporter for one of those gossip.
To be fair, he kind of has a point on that. Like,
Shady fucking looking reporter.
Yeah, to be fair, he kind of has a point because, like, you know, ambush journalism and paparazzi.
I get that, but from the angle he's working at, if you needed to question somebody, you shouldn't look like that. Because if he was just lurking to do stuff, then yeah, that look works. But he needs to walk over and talk to cops. Why would you want to look the most fucking intimidating and shady you would look?
True.
To come ask someone questions.
True.
I'll bet money that's where he's from.
Yeah, it could be.
Change the subject, son. Have you decided who's going to get your vote?
I haven't quite made up my mind up yet. Besides, that's a secret.
Media seems to be focused on Hugh Speck, the ex-terrorist. I personally don't like the idea of winning.
Why?
There's fine guys like him with police backgrounds and such. Can be a bit suspicious. You find everyone suspicious! There's not a person he's talked about yet that hasn't been suspicious. I've got a friend who swears the guy was on the take during his days on the loose. He says he's also a racketeering, among other things.
Hugh Speck, right? Trust me, I've never heard these rumors.
Yep, it's politics, right? Everyone's at least a little corrupt.
Well, yeah.
Won't be easy for whoever makes mayor. Lowering the crime rate. So,
Ain't that the truth? Especially the fact that it's the 80s.
say, did you hear about that robbery at the jeweler near here yesterday?
You know, you talk about that guy being for a gossip mag, and what are you doing right now?
Yeah, that's why I said, for someone who can't talk about particular subjects and various other things, he's pretty chatty Cathy.
Yeah, right.
Sydney puts the newspaper around the table.
This kind of crime gives people like me the jitters.
Why? You work in a fucking diner.
I feel like you read it as torture porn.
Okay.
Well, because look, he's in everyone's business.
That's alright.
He had to have been reading because he wanted to know.
Yeah, that's true.
It reminds me of a very similar incident a while back. See, he's in someone else's business.
Mm-hmm.
We're having flashback business.
Yeah. Dad!
Thank you, Claire. This would be the 5th flashback. Thank you. Yeah.
We've got orders queued up, so, you know, stop talking to him. Of all people. That fucking joke. Can you just give me a hand instead of talking to him?
Sure thing. You heard my daughter. Ain't talking about. To the call, Mr. Hyde. I'll catch up with you another time. I don't know what else you need to catch up with.
Sure, do you mind if I look at the newspaper?
Not a problem. Take your time.
Dad, get away from my father. Okay, Claire, I'll just do my...
I only get caught when it's those weird, like, conflicting moments. Like, I can't talk to you about this thing. We're gonna talk to me about it? I can't talk to you about this thing! Well, what if you talk to me about it? Okay, I feel like I can talk to you about this thing. You're like, what the fuck?
Anime.
Like, I didn't even leave and come back. You gave in. What the
Dude,
fuck?
anime is guilty of that all the fucking time. Try not to just don't.
Well, yeah, but anime also is guilty of repeating a person's name in place of an actual response.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Sydney's newspaper. Okay, let's...
Oh shit, her.
Huh? Oh?
It reads, December 19th, 1980. New development in serial jewel robbery cases. With regards to the succession of jewel burglaries that have taken place recently, the Lapt announced the new lead that the jewelry may have the culprit could be a jewelry theft ring calling itself Condor. Based on the information, a woman with a jewelry black hat had been witnessed at the jewelry crime scene just before the incident. This jewelry group once frightened the whole nation, and there are fears that their reign of jewelry terror may be beginning once more. The woman in this...
I feel like this is the origin for Carmen Sandiego.
Well, except like they were saying jewelry so much, I just had to insert it.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Sounds like the woman sounds like...
How does it sound like the woman you saw? It looks like the woman you saw in your building yesterday, Kyle.
It's sound.
Pictures do not sound.
Only the video, the audio cues of her picture
Yeah.
allow you to know.
Things have been more hectic than usual since yesterday. Guess there's only one thing to do. Unzip and start to masturbate. If I think back over the events, maybe I can clear a few things up. Quiz time. December 19th. Alarm wakes me up just after I got myself back to sleep. Phone rang. The one who woke me up with the ridiculously early phone call was my mommy. It was mommy who decided it would be a good time to call.
Kyle, you keep in mind, maybe she forgot there's a time difference. Because, yeah, she woke you up at like 9 in the morning, but it's noon her time, dude.
She's currently living in New Jersey, all by herself. After I finished speaking with mommy...
How did you leave her there by herself?
Well, I mean, she just...
Give her a guard dog.
Get her a guard dog.
After mommy, Rachel called. Both she and mommy had very similar stuff to tell me. They both said...
Ed was still angry.
Mm-hmm. Both Rachel and mommy said that they received calls from the same person, Rex Foster. And they were keen to find out whether he was an acquaintance of mine or not. After catching the TV show, the candidate who Ed wanted to hear, Tony got me caught up in some crazy shit like always. Who was the second floor occupant that swore Tony stole her ring?
Marie.
Yeah, from room 206. She knows how to mind trick people. Plus, she sounded like Yoda. I was coerced into taking a look at the...
You weren't coerced. You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna fight this.
Such coerced.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight this.
Anyway, I proved Tony's innocence, but because her ring just fell between, like, furniture. After I proved Tony wrong, he expressed gratitude. Talk mentioned he knew that I used to be a detective. He got that info from Dylan. After squeezing him for some facts, he finally came down and told me. Dylan's the quiet guy in 304. Takes care of the general repairs around here. Found my name from an article 4 years ago. Funny how coincidences like these seem to happen around me.
Except that later. Anyway.
As the day went on, I went to Lucky's downstairs. Figured I'd have a coffee and take a breather. Imagine my surprise that Rex Foster was there. Cafe owner had been asking questions. He was asking about the murder that happened 13 years ago. The apartments were still a hotel. He turned out to be the same guy who'd been calling around about me. Now I find out he's after facts surrounding what happened here. Unlucky for me, he chose... Unlucky for me, he chose not to let me in on the situation. Despite the apartments being due to close, I spent the entire day embroiled in conversations with other residents. It turned out to be pretty useful for gathering facts on past events, especially the unsolved murder 13 years ago. Sudden appearance of Rex in the cafe today made me uneasy. sent my mind spinning it back to the mysterious order sheet I found in my room. I think I'm beginning to register a fact that there's something more than this building. More than meets the eye. It's a transformer? Robots in disguise. There's some sort of secret front to be found here, I'm sure of it. Transformers? Autobots lead the battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. Transformers.
Wow, Kyle, you'd be great at karaoke.
I know, right? I can sing B.I.G.'s Hypnotized.
Oh.
Time to go to December 20th. Oh, we got 8 minutes. Okay.
Oh, Saturday morning and I was still dreaming. In my dreams I was standing in front of an old window somewhere. Beyond the glass stretched a vast blackness, through which I could make out a faint face staring, facing away from me. Figures facing away from me, wow. I pounded on the window in an attempt to get the person's attention. But just as that person noticed my voice and began turning around, my eyes opened and I was awake. Damn phone. I let it slip a few words and I was wearily slide. Like, I go to the phone. Hey, handsome. Rachel. Something wrong? You're not your usual chirpy self this morning. Yeah, your call woke me up. Sound of phone pulled me out of this crazy dream. Late night. You could say that. Had some things on my mind and didn't hit the hay until dawn. But, forget all that. What's the call about? There's a message from Ed. Something he wants you to answer right away. Seems he wants to know if you still feel like working for the crown. Wait, what? Well, do you? Well, yeah, of course. It means I still get to talk to you. Thought so. You don't think the old man's beginning to regret firing me, do you? Didn't think he felt remorse.
Oh, shit.
No. You quite done? Maybe you'd like to explain to me exactly what I have to regret.
Hey, boss. How you doing?
What is your Damn, getting rid of a no-good bum like you is a breath of relief.
I think you've made your point.
Just to be clear, I don't regret moving around, but it has been. You had a strange dream about it. A
strange dream?
Yeah, strictly so. Nice. They're proof. Get ready. Not dead.
That is messed up. Not exactly a premonition, though, unless you've got plans off me yourself.
Yeah, well, careful. Still, not a great feeling to see a guy fired and dead by the road, you know what the worst part is? Well, I'll tell you. Waking up with that image in your head, man. Genuinely.
Huh. Worried, huh?
It's the right. Think about it.
Yeah, I know, right?
Even if you did find someone, they'd like to fire you. Jesus Christ, man! Are you sure that your whole thing wasn't you giving him enough anxiety that you caused this? So if I don't take care of it, how do I know my dream will come true? How the hell am I shit talking him?
So, what exactly are you saying?
I'm really good. I figure you got enough going for you to make me give you a chance. Mark my words. Last chance I'll ever give you.
Last chance. Got it.
So, what's it gonna be? No. We're gonna send Rachel out on the field.
I'll accept.
That is. I'm gonna just bring it back in. Hey, guns!
Pay cuts.
Take away the test sheet out. Over here. Oh, fuck, team test loyalty.
Wow.
I gotta think. I'm just saying in the sense of like, hey, I just rehired you. I'll test your loyalty. What the fuck?
Wait up, Ed.
What is
The order sheet we talked about before.
Yeah, that's pretty clear now. Throw in the trash. Client ain't happy to go through me. You don't do the job. So, don't talk to me, they don't get shit. Rachel, back over.
Hey, Kyle. Still sweating over that sheet. Can't forget the damn thing. Just can't seem to figure out why it came straight to me. It's puzzling, I'll give you that. Not only that, had a run-in with that Rex Foster. You did? Yeah, I caught him skulking around in the cafe. Real shady guy. Seems like he's snooping around in my past, too. Want to find out all there is to know about him. That's where you come in. Don't suppose you could do a bit of sniffing for me? Will do, handsome. I'll give you a call as soon as something turns up. Counting on you, Rachel. Twist the top of the tap. Jet cold water refreshing the streams out. Put on my trademark suit. Buzzer suddenly... What? Who's there? I think it's Tony? Might be. But either way, you'll have to find out next time. End it here, narrator. And there you have it, Super Sleuths. Tune in next week when Mad Hen plays Secret of Cape West Means. Boop.